Well, hello, boys and girls. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Today, we are going to learn something from the Bible that I find to be a very exciting story, and it's called the Good Samaritan. Now, I want to warn you, this story involves some violence and even bloody images. So please make sure that you watch this with your parents. Listener discretion is advised. One day while Jesus was preaching a sermon, a man stood up and he asked this question: "Teacher, what must I do to receive eternal life?" The man who asked the question was a lawyer trying to trick Jesus. "What does God's law say?" Jesus responded. "Love God and your neighbor," the man said. "But who is my neighbor?" he asked. To answer the man's question, Jesus told a story about a man traveling along the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. But the man was attacked by thieves. Y'all see him?
Hey,
Get him. The thieves stole everything they could find. They even took the unfortunate traveler's clothes. Can you imagine laying on the side of the road, hurt, bruised, bloody, and without any clothes or shoes on? Oh my goodness. They also wounded him badly, leaving him half dead at the side of the road.
Help me.
Oh no, this is terrible. I wonder if someone will come and help this man.
Please, someone help.
Oh, now by chance a certain priest came by. Surely he would help the wounded man.
You're a priest.
No, when he saw the man bleeding, he passed by on the other side of the road.
I'm not gonna help him. No way.
Now, why do you think he would do something like that?
I don't know that guy.
He's a priest.
I wonder what he did to deserve that.
Oh, well, no worries. Soon, the pad of feet announced the approach of another person. Whew, that's a relief. Thank goodness.
Who's that?
He was a Levite man.
What's going on?
A
here?
Levite was a man who helped the priest at the temple. Surely this guy would stop and render
I need help. Please.
help
Please, sir.
This guy looks
to
pretty
this
bad.
man who is wounded
I wonder what's wrong
and
with him.
broken, bleeding and bruised.
Oh boy, he looks really in bad shape.
He went and looked at the hurt man.
Oh, poor guy.
Then he walked away
Oh, well.
without helping. Finally, oh my gosh, can you say that with me, boys and girls? Finally, a Samaritan man came along. Now,
Hey, this guy-
notice this.
Is he okay?
Jewish people hated Samaritans. I wonder why they hated Samaritans, even though they haven't met them. They didn't know them, but they still hated them. Are there people that you don't like, that you have never taken the time to get to know? Are there people that don't like you, maybe because of where you live or the color of your skin? Man, that's not cool at all. But notice, people were just like that even in the times of Jesus. And Jesus did not like that. That's why Jesus used this Samaritan man, because Jesus knew that Jews hated Samaritans. People listening to Jesus' story would not expect a Samaritan to be the hero, but he was. The Samaritan cared and stopped to help. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't it make you feel good when people stop and help others? When we interrupt our busy day, when we stop to show care and concern for other people. Yeah, God does too. The Samaritan kneeled and gently put medicine and bandages on the stranger's wounds. Then he helped the hurt man onto his own donkey. Wow.
There you
What
go,
a
buddy.
sacrifice.
Upsy-daisy.
What a kind gesture to stop and help someone else. At a roadside inn, it's kind of like a hotel. The Samaritan took care of the man all night. Wow, that is amazing. That is a wonderful expression of kindness and generosity. In the morning, he paid the innkeeper to take care of the traveler until he was well
Hey, make
again.
sure you take care of him.
Wow.
until I come back.
Not only did this
Okay,
Good
here's the money.
Samaritan bandage up this stranger and treat him kindly, he even took money out of his pocket and he gave to this man to make sure that he was taken care of. This is awesome. The story ended. Jesus asked, "Who was neighbor to the hurt man?" The lawyer answered, "His neighbor was the Samaritan who showed mercy." Go and do likewise, Jesus said. A neighbor is anybody in need. We can show love by helping people in need. That pleases God. Now, this beautiful story is not intended for us just to say, "Oh man, that was a great story." Really, this story is intended to teach us a very important lesson. Do you have an idea of what this important lesson is? Yeah, you're right. Anyone that we can help, anyone that we see in need, we show love by helping them. And here's the cool thing about it. No one may ever acknowledge that we helped. Like this story, the Good Samaritan, he never got a letter back or a text message or an email, or it wasn't shown on Facebook or Instagram, this very nice thing that he did. No, it was something that he did that nobody else noticed except God. You see, when we do kind things for others, God sees it and it brings him glory and it pleases him. What's one way that you can be nice and be neighborly to someone in need? Maybe you have someone at school who no one likes to sit next to them. You can be neighborly and go and sit next to them and let them know that, hey, I'm here to be your friend. Maybe you see somebody trip and they stumble and they fall and all the other kids are laughing at them and pointing. Well, instead of us laughing and pointing and making fun, guess what we can do? You guessed it. We can be neighborly. We can go and help them up. You see, being neighborly is not something that we do just because we are good people. It's because it's what Jesus teaches us to do. And we are Jesus followers. So we want to be like Jesus. Hey, boys and girls, thank you so much for taking time to listen to our story time. Hey, I can't wait to talk with you again. Take care and make sure that you go and do likewise.